Many have come to protest, many to pray, but most have come to participate in what has become the best show in town.
Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Good morning, American. It's Friday.
Welcome to it. Thanks for joining us. 888-933-93, Pat Unleashed on Twitter if you'd like to get in touch with us during the course of the show. The update on the Charlie Kirk assassination, and the assassin still has not been caught. Apparently they found pro-trans and Antifa messages on the ammo. They found the weapon, apparently. I mean, how many high-powered rifles are in that area?
I don't know.
Laying in the brush.
Wrapped in a towel.
Yeah. So they found...
job.
Some people think it is. There was seemingly some coordination going on, for one thing. And they have some images of him. As usual, they're blurry. I don't know. Is it 2025 or is that 1986?
Well, these are screenshots from a video, right? So the video, they released some of the video of him going into the building.
What kind of video? I mean, that one's pretty clear.
Yeah.
That's kind of normal. So somebody should know this guy.
You would think.
You would think.
Yeah.
Come on. Somebody knows who this is.
Do we have they released the one video of him getting into the building as well. Walking up to
they've tracked
the
him
parking lot into the building
on the way to and from.
Yeah, this is after.
No, this is just the police cars going.
This is
you can see the shooter.
Neighborhood
before the shooting. That's before.
Oh, that's before.
This is before the shooting.
Okay.
Is it really?
Yeah, because he's limping like that.
He's limping like, yes.
Like what?
Like that.
Like he's hurt.
Yeah, but he wasn't.
No.
I mean,
afterward, right?
I guess he was. I don't know. Are you carrying a rifle?
A lot of people are saying.
that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that that's because he's carrying the rifle in his pants.
That makes sense.
Right.
And then the video is going to go to the next frame, which is after the shooting.
Okay, this is after.
Where they find the weapon behind the houses in a towel with a 3 casing. And then he comes out on the other side.
Yeah, it takes a while.
He's not limping.
And he's not limping anymore.
Correct. Yes.
Because they show him limping, walking up to. There's footage of him walking after he passes that neighborhood at the building, walking up to the building.
Mm-hmm. They haven't said exactly what pro-trans slogan was on there, right? Or Antifa slogan was on the ammo.
I thought the original post was because nobody was. They were all reporting around it. The mainstream goofballs were all reporting.
They don't want to mention
it, right?
Because they're still trying to blame Trump for this,
right?
I mean,
right.
I don't understand how that makes any sense at all. I guess I heard somebody explain that he had Charlie Kirk killed to detract us from the Epstein files.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Good heavens. Just so ridiculous. I mean, they're really trying to make this. Everybody's saying it. Everybody on the left is saying that this is Republican rhetoric that did this. This is Donald Trump who did this, who brought this on. Because they carry no accountability for anything they ever say or do.
Nope.
You're aware of that, right? As always. They have to have it both ways, just like they do with climate change and abortion and every other issue on this planet. They, of course, accept no responsibility for the garbage that spills out of their pie holes every day. Nazi, fascist, killer of democracy, racist, homophobe, transphobe, xenophobe. You're a phobophobe. You're afraid of fear itself. But they have no responsibility. They have no accountability. So it's the usual. It's the usual garbage.
Yeah, they talk about it being a .30 caliber hunting rifle. They say it was wrapped in a towel, spent cartridge. Still, there were 3 unspent rounds in the magazine, and the found ammunition engraved with transgender and anti-fascist ideology. But that's
right. They don't say what though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting, huh?
It is. It is. I don't know. It's gotten to where you can't say anything that is a differing opinion from anybody on the left without them going out of their minds, without them at least trying to cancel you.
I mean, I will say yesterday we talked so much about the coming together and we need this will bring us together, but I watched an overwhelming amount of videos and read an overwhelming amount of stories yesterday that coming together there's a big divide.
Oh yeah, I've never seen anything like it.
There's a big divide.
The evil is quite bold right now in this country.
They are. There's a lot of people celebrating
more than any previous death. That's for sure.
Do we have that scumbag who was celebrating right after it happened?
We got a lot of scumbags here. You're referring to clip 12.
Yeah. This is one of them. This is one of the guys. I mean, everybody's still ducking down. They all hit the ground. He stands up and starts celebrating.
Yeah.
He's cheering, fighting on. Unbelievable. Just really. What kind of monster are you? What kind of animal are you to be celebrating a person's death like that? Yeah. Especially a gruesome, heinous, violent death.
We didn't even know he was dead. They're just happy that he got shot.
Yeah. But if you want to go down this road, I mean, we got clip 13. Play this one here. College kids.
Charlie Kirk was just shot on a college campus in Utah. Is it bad? Charlie Kirk was just shot at his campus in Utah. Why are you laughing?
Wow.
He is my friend. Your first reaction is to Charlie Kirk is a dick, and you're smiling, and you laugh that my friend just got shot? You had the audacity to laugh? If you think shooting Charlie Kirk is justified because you disagree with his political opinions, you need to study your heart. Because this is why abortion culture is done in our country.
There's no doubt.
Our abortion culture has told people.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, they want to shut her down.
Do you guys think it's justified or a good thing that Trump got shot? Did you guys laugh? What you all did, you're laughing. So today when we were setting up, someone said, those babies, kill them all. That's what, and you laughed again.
Oh my gosh.
Horrific, right? Yeah. And then
wow,
we have this guy in front of the student union. There's a fountain there in University of Nebraska. And he says Charlie deserved it. I guess we can't get a closer shot of him, but trust me, that's what his sign says. So students then took matters into their own hands, reportedly. And clip 14, they dunked him in the fountain that you see.
Good boy, good boy.
There he is climbing out.
Good boy.
All right, so there you go.
A little retribution.
You drop the demon into the holy water. I hope it helps.
It won't.
Yeah, right.
It won't. There's not enough holy water for many of these people.
Yep.
Wow.
So the evil is out there for sure.
It sure is.
Full screen 12. Stephen King, one of so many on the left that have no problem. He advocated stoning gays to death. Just saying.
No, he did not.
Shut.
When did he ever? Show me that. Show me that. Where he advocated stoning gays. What are you?
Yesterday, I went to Grok and asked, hey, Grok, did Charlie Kirk ever say anything about stoning gays? And Grok said, no.
I believe that.
There you go.
I think AI is probably right in that particular instance.
In that particular case.
Because we've seen so much of it. I was looking for what Charlie Kirk's most controversial stands have been. And it talks about gun control, that he was asked about all of the people who've been killed in mass shootings. And what he said was the loss of human life is worth it to maintain citizens' rights. In other words, it might be an indelicate way of saying we shouldn't sacrifice our freedom for our security, which is exactly what Ben Franklin said and Thomas Jefferson said. But it's a straightforward sort of not coded way to say, our rights are more important. Yeah, you can't take away gun rights. The transgender thing, he says transgender people have a mental illness. Well, so did the AMA until 2017. Ooh, what a powerful, outrageous stance that is.
Yeah.
They call him a conspiracy theorist because he used the term China virus. Like, that was controversial?
Wait.
That didn't come from China? I mean, come on. The China virus. That's conspiracy.
It's funny. I hadn't thought about that phrase in so long because...
I know, because it was sort of banned in society.
They took it away from us because, you can't say that.
Right. Jeez.
Yeah, and as more of these demons rear their ugly heads around the country, look, if they want to be public about their hatred, then the town square, the digital town square can respond, and then they can have their societal repercussions. We had this employee here. This is Melissa Crook. She posted, he is a terrible human being. Terrible. I do not wish death on anyone, but
it's okay.
Him not being here is a blessing. So she's been let go, from my understanding.
Really?
There's a University of Mississippi
Good.
Employee who argued that Charlie Kirk got what he deserved. She's been relieved of her duties. So
there was a real estate broker that made the news that got fired because he was celebrating. There's another car dealership car salesman celebrating.
And there's
what are we doing?
Right, the Carolina Panthers. There's someone.
Their social media guy.
Yep. So
this Carolina Panthers social media guy felt the need he had to post on their account.
Yeah.
In favor of Charlie Kirk being assassinated.
There's also TMZ that should be dealt with.
We broke it down yesterday for you.
Yeah, do we have the? Can we play that? Play the car chase that they were supposedly cheering and laughing about.
Hang on a second. What clip are you going to play here? Because I sent in the timestamp. I actually think I buy their story, but that's because I lined up the timestamps with Trump's post, with their going to air with it, and then the actual car chase.
I saw someone else post a timeline that.
Okay. I don't know what clip
Pat's
calling for. The clip I sent in is the timestamp one at 1:40 Pacific. So I don't know.
I'm not quite positive if we're looking at north and south. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, so you've got CHP that pulls up, and they have now pinned this person in, and now you're seeing a potential.
You hear the TMZ people
to get around that
starting to cheer a little bit here. Then it gets quiet.
Here
then the TMZ folks really let loose. It's because of this maneuver here, in my opinion.
So they must have some sort of idea that this person is not armed.
Look at the bottom right corner. It's 140.
That is incredibly
141.
aggressive. And wow, the maneuver from.
And they're cheering because the guy got away.
Yeah, right. So the best case scenario for the TMZ employees is that they're cheering that this guy escaped the cops and is now out there. And who knows where he could end up after that.
I don't buy that.
Okay.
But I don't buy it.
I can send in this. I saw a video of a lady that
I don't
did
hear
a
the audio on
timeline
this one.
side by side.
The conference is scheduled
that was
for
that,
3 o'clock in Utah time, which is 2 o'clock Pacific, 5 o'clock
so there's a little
Eastern.
bit of cheering.
Janet, go.
And then there's a lot.
Go to.
Jeez.
Have somebody
either
look
way
at
because the news just came out that he was dead.
I mean, then they bring it to
Trump
him.
just posted that Charlie Kirk
and that's
is
what
dead.
I thought yesterday.
Wow.
And then I synced up with the Trump timestamp, and here you go. Whatever.
No way.
It could be, yeah.
Who knows?
No way they're cheering for a car chase.
Yeah.
I don't think so either.
Okay.
At least there was one, though. We at least know that. There was a car chase.
Which is what made it a good excuse.
Yeah. Right.
To get them out of the fire.
Right.
But come on now.
I know. Come on now.
Come on.
There's Jeffy's evidence again. Come on now.
Come on now. It's a car chase.
You're actually making my case when you say that.
No, I'm not.
Come on now.
It's a car chase. You aren't cheering for that. No.
Could they have cheered when he got away from police?
Was that O.J. Simpson in the car? I think not.
I mean, let's give the guy behind the wheel of the white vehicle. That was a pretty smooth move weaving through those lanes.
It was impressive.
Okay, thank you.
I don't know that I would have
you
cheered
find yourself cheering for that?
I don't think so, but
Stop this chase. There's going to be an officer behind.
Yeah, look at this guy.
And that's
Looks
where they're like,
there's going to be- they're gonna
oh,
pin
look
this
at this.
person in.
Yeah.
And then it gets quiet for a little bit.
Sort of idea that this person is not armed, but that is incredibly aggressive.
And then everyone
That
starts
is
cheering.
incredibly aggressive and
Yeah.
I love how he stopped at the red light. What are we doing, bro?
He's waiting for traffic.
He's a very conscientious car thief.
Then he wound up like under an overpass. Is that right?
Switched cars.
Yes, over an underpass. And,
yeah. He switched cars. He steals somebody else's?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was right. That's the last I saw. He got into a red car.
Yeah.
And then
Weird.
is he gone now? Did he get away?
I gave up after.
Okay. Look, I just wanted to line up the timestamps.
After I cheered that maneuver at the corner, I couldn't take it anymore.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, let me take a minute and thank you for watching and listening to the show because it's because of you that we're able to keep producing content like this. Blaze TV exists because people like you refuse to settle. You don't settle for just watered down coverage and endless spin, clickbait headlines that mislead instead of inform. This has never been
videos, please.
about you're on the air right now.
Oh, sorry.
There has never been. This has never been about one voice or one company, one person. It's about a movement of people who refuse to sit on the sidelines and are willing to take a stand. So if you'd like to be there with us, join us at Blaze TV. Subscribe today. Join Blaze TV at blazetv.com/pad, and you'll get $20 off your annual purchase right now. $20 off. blazetv.com/pad.
And now, Pat Gray returns.
By the way, if you want to do something really significant and positive and have a real impact in a positive way, Glenn brought back the 912 Project to help Erika Kirk, his wife and family. You can donate through Give, Send, Go. Can we post the link and make sure that everybody has the opportunity to give because they just lost their husband, father,
There were
and
a lot
provider.
of reports of many professional athletes donating to that.
Really?
Yesterday, yeah.
Oh, good.
So
good.
Yes, absolutely.
Erika and Usha were holding hands.
Yeah, this is so sad. Please.
Coming off of Air Force 2 after landing in Arizona. It's just so sad. She's obviously devastated.
Oh man, you can't even imagine.
Yeah, you can. Just at least she's got some high-profile support. You know, she's got a good support structure.
Yes,
people are going to be there for her. And then his body was loaded into the hearse.
This is where it really hits home.
Yeah, well, they're loading it onto the plane, right? Taking it to Phoenix because JD Vance is helping them carry it to the plane, which was awesome.
So this is in Utah then?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Because when they were offloading it, the press was upset because they offloaded it and they kind of parked a bus in front of where they were going to offload it, so they couldn't get the money shot of the coffin and the people around it.
Mm-hmm.
They were taking, trying to get pictures through the windows of the bus. I was just like, okay.
Can we on the shooter that's still at large? I thought yesterday morning, right when the show was over, and we saw that they said that they have a picture, right?
That they weren't going to release.
They weren't going to release. We thought that was a good sign. We thought,
apparently not.
Because we thought, all right, they
must know who it is.
Yeah.
Right. They don't want to tip the suspect that we're on to you. And then they scheduled a press conference, and then that keeps getting delayed. And as far as I know, there never was a press conference that I think was originally scheduled for like noon or something local time yesterday. And Cash and Dan Bongino, they're there.
Yeah.
But yet we don't have a press conference, and they had to release the pictures, which makes me think, what were you saying this morning? It didn't seem. It seems like it's.
I know.
Regressing.
I know, and it did seem like if they weren't going to ask for people's help, that they already knew who the guy was.
Right. So now we need your help.
Then it was released that he's a person of interest, and there's a $100,000 reward.
Right. So they need help. They don't know who it is. So there's apparently no facial recognition technology that identified him.
Well, there is. He might not be in it.
Yeah. That can identify him.
Right.
Thus the part of that sentence that I said.
That's because the cameras that they're obviously using are from 1986, as you pointed out earlier,
Right.
and so they're not able to
That's
delineate.
They do have a palm print They don't have fingerprints, but I guess the palm print's just about as good, if not as good. And they have a forearm print, I think, from where he leaned on the roof and took the shot. So they have footprints, and they have his face.
Oh, yeah.
Should be able to get this guy.
If you're this guy, what are you doing right now?
Yeah, I don't know. You're heading for France,
right? Maybe
Mexico. I don't know.
Or you're chilling in a government facility. Perhaps.
So you think they've got him?
I don't know. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, this is strange, man.
Like a deep state type thing. Is that have you bought into that already?
I don't know. I don't know anything about this shooter.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I know it's very strange. We have bullets with a specific
rifle.
message. Oh, look, and this guy dropped it in the woods for us to find. Okay, so did Muhammad Al-Tan with his passport. But anyhow,
he's not going to carry a gun around with him, because then he's pretty identifiable. So you got to discard the gun.
But they've got his forearm print, so that's helpful.
Yeah. Yeah,
do we keep those on file? I remember when I was a kid, the police showed up to my elementary school.
Oh, well, yeah.
And took your forearm?
They do.
They were like, put your finger, your thumb, and get your forearm. Yeah, okay, that's going to work out.
Yeah.
This thing is so bizarre, and it's starting to feel like Las Vegas. And it's starting to feel like Butler, Pennsylvania. And it's starting to feel like any number of these shootings that have no concrete conclusion, and it's demoralizing, and it's like, come on, guys.
Well, it's been 2 days.
I know.
It's
been 2 days.
I got you, but the trail gets cold quickly when
if it's a month from now and they still haven't caught him.
Look at this.
Owen Schroyer.
Okay. Yes.
JFK assassination, Las Vegas shooting, Trump assassination, Charlie Kirk assassination. Well, we did solve the JFK and the Trump assassination. Yeah. Apparently. I mean, we don't know for a fact that they didn't solve those.
Apparently.
All right? There are dead guys in each of those cases.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, but
there are dead shooters in each of them.
There are dead guys that they say those are the shooter. That guy's the shooter.
Yep. And they're gone. We lost them.
Right.
Which was a good thing.
Right.
But who knows? I don't know who's behind. I don't know. Have not followed the conspiracy threads on Butler. But I know you have, Keith.
No.
You're making all the noise. Show us you have. That you buy in.
Oh, no. There's just questions. I want to know all about the pinging of the cell phone tower. I have a lot of questions. I don't know the answers to this. But I know that, and I don't know if you're going to want to get to these at some point, but, I mean, there's clips out there of Charlie Kirk that are making the rounds now that show that he was very concerned about
his safety,
Israeli involvement in, say, the Jeffrey Epstein stuff. And so now you've got that thread of people out there. And I just got done telling you, I don't know anything about this shooter. I don't know anything about this guy. All I know is that it's beginning to feel like and I know it's been 2 days, and I totally understand that. But it doesn't take long for a trail to go cold. And when you've got your federal law enforcement showing up on the ground at the scene of the crime and saying that they're about to have a press conference that gets delayed into who knows when we're going to actually get it, and you have the track record of these federal law enforcement officials that has been pretty crappy over the last 7 months of their tenure, I'm beginning to lose a little faith that we're going to know the full truth on this. And I just have questions on the other stuff. I don't know anything about the solution of what really happened at Butler, Pennsylvania. But I sure as hell don't believe just some kid rolled up on a rooftop and said, well, today's the day I'm going to be famous. Way too much around there with questions.
Charlie did tweet out something that was, I think, really powerful. 4 days before the shooting. He took to X on Saturday, and he wrote, Jesus defeated death so you can live.
Amen.
That should bring comfort to people because that is the truth. And that's great. And he felt very, very strongly about that.
Yes, he did.
So a powerful message from him right before a tragedy. And he shows that he will, too, eventually. He will defeat death.
And he changed so many people's lives.
Sure did. Millions.
Touched
millions.
So many people's hearts.
Yeah.
It really, really is overwhelming what he did.
It really is. In such a short time.
Yeah.
You know, from the time he was 17 and he started, He started Turning Point USA at 18.
Right.
And built that into a huge force in our society.
An empire, some will say.
Yeah. So his family has an awful lot to be proud of, and he lived a really powerful life.
And yesterday, a friend of the program texted Dan Bongino, go ahead and put that up. Can't stop crying. Everyone misses you. I know you won't rest until his assassin is found. And then he replied, justice is coming. I promise you.
Sure hope so.
Me too.
Sure hope so.
Me too.
Like Keith said, their track record so far?
0.
Not that great.
Not
that great. So here's how some big names reacted to Charlie Kirk being shot. Joe Rogan and Charlie Sheen reacted.
Yeah, they were recording.
Should we bring this up? I guess we have to. So this just happened. We just found out that Charlie Kirk got shot.
It's awful.
And is he dead?
I don't think so.
That's what was just
one of the guys out there just said it was
spoken
confirmed that he's dead.
in the lobby was just.
I've been looking. I haven't seen anything that said confirmed.
I mean, that's how everyone was at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
No, we were getting conflicting reports.
Murder for having a different opinion from somebody else.
Yeah.
Yep.
Different ideology from somebody else.
That's right, Charlie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Beliefs that didn't
who
align.
did it or,
Yeah.
I'm
He's
sorry.
dead.
Yep.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. This one.
27 years old, maybe 30.
Do they even have a suspect?
I don't know. Well, that's why I don't. I'm literally trying to track it all on Twitter, and it's all.
Nobody deserves it. He doesn't deserve that. Nobody deserves that.
Stephen A. Smith.
I'm a black
reacted.
man born in America. I know what problems that exist in this country. But I also know there's far more good people than there are bad people in this country, regardless of who you are, what your ethnic background is. White, black, Hispanic, and beyond. I'm in a studio here in Las Vegas, and I'm looking outside, and I see people looking at me and smiling and saying, what's up, Stephen? They don't look anything like me. And I don't care, because they're showing me love, and I'm showing love right back to them. At some point in time, we got to recognize, can't just speak about it. Can't just give lip service to when such a vile act takes place. And we're going to give lip service to the tragedy of the moment. And then within 24 hours, we move on with our lives like nothing happened. Something did happen. Don't care what his political beliefs were.
Good for you.
I don't care what he felt. I care about the fact that a man was gunned down in front of 2 of his children who are 5 years of age or less.
Mm-hmm.
That he's dead at the age of 31. That his wife is a widow. That his children are fatherless. Yeah. Because his ideas and his beliefs differed from somebody else, apparently. And then I'm going online and I'm seeing people celebrating it. Shame.
Maddening.
Shame on you.
It's insane. Yeah, good for him. Good for him to call that out.
Yes.
It's awesome. We got this message, sponsored by Raycon. Remember back to school shopping as a kid? New notebooks, new shoes, new routines. Might not be in school anymore, but I still love that fresh start feeling. That's why this fall, Raycon's calling it back to cool, because Raycon's Everyday Earbuds Classic are my must-have for getting into a routine and making everything feel smoother and cooler. Raycon's Everyday Earbuds Classic are packed with upgrades. Just got me these, and they are phenomenal. Active noise cancellation, multi-point connectivity, where you pair with 2 devices at once if you want.
I love that so
It's
much.
fantastic,
I go back
isn't
and
it?
forth between my phone and my laptop. I love it.
And a really comfortable ergonomic fit that stays put in your ears. Plus, up to 32 hours of battery life, quick charge, 90 minutes in just 10. And awareness mode for when I'm out, taking a walk or with the dog, which I never walk, so I usually don't have the dog with me on that. Click the link in the description box or go to buyraycon.com/gray to get 20% off site-wide today. 20% off. Again, that's buyraycon.com/gray.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
I got a couple of tweets here. Dirty Mule tweets. At least it was the Territorian and not Jeffy that didn't realize he was on the air. God only knows what FCC violations would have occurred.
Think about it.
First of all.
Oh, no. First of all, don't worry about
I didn't have to go to the bathroom, so that's good.
No FCC violation. Well, maybe there is. Never mind.
Yes, maybe. Bunter Hayden tweets, come on, gang. Everyone knows that facial recognition only works when you're part of J6 or a grandma at the airport. Isn't that the truth?
That is absolutely the truth.
All right. Well, speaking of Jeffy and FCC violations, he's got the Fat Five.
We're going to give him the mic now?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. Awesome.
You're on the air, right? You do know that.
Oh,
right
okay.
now. Yeah.
All right. Welcome to the Chewing the Fat Five.
You.
I didn't put it in, but Chris said we had the timestamp.
Yes, we
one
do.
That I was talking about this morning, where she lines it up, the TMZ timestamp, and I believe that she's making the case that it wasn't possible.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
Let's see it.
So
I don't need TMZ's cameras. There's nothing I love more than a good investigation, and I'm coming to you guys with the receipts.
Okay.
Exhibit A, the alleged car chase that they were watching.
Right.
Right there on the banner below, you can see it started in Temple City, and we saw that. Go ahead, Philip.
Well, I wanted to let you know that President Trump has said Charlie Kirk has died. So that is the breaking news that we are likely about to have with ABC News.
Exhibit B, the giant clocks around their office.
Oh, wow.
Exhibit C, you won't have to do that
Okay.
because I've done it for you. Timestamp.
Let's see.
Time.
Okay.
It is 1:07 and 15 seconds in the afternoon, with the timestamp on their video of 3 hours, 42 minutes, and 5 seconds.
For 3 o'clock in Utah time, which is 2 o'clock Pacific.
Exhibit D, we have the cheering starting at exactly 4 hours, 17 minutes, and 15 second mark, which is a difference of 35 minutes and 10 seconds.
Right.
So if you take the timestamp plus the clock saying it was 1:07 and 15 seconds,
where I messed up.
and
Math's
35
involved.
minutes and 15 seconds, what time would you have?
What time would you have?
1:43.
1:43.
So they technically were watching a car chase video. What do you think they were cheering for?
People in the back room away from our news desk here who were watching a car chase. And they were laughing, they were clapping, and you could hear it out here. And
Sure could. Sure
we
could.
want to make a couple of things clear.
Okay, please
One
do.
is
Yes.
that I know these people, and they were not laughing. They were not reacting that way about Charlie Kirk's assassination. They were not. They would not work here if they did.
So
if we put the 18-minute together along with the 7-minute together, you got 22 minutes. You sell it with 8 minutes of ads, you got 30 minutes. Think about
Which
it.
is 30 minutes,
Facts.
what she said.
Yeah.
30-minute. Right there.
I mean, that's a pretty good case.
It's a really strong case.
Pretty good
She
case.
actually did the math for us because I was a little confused.
No.
Very good.
So on the heels of Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro significantly increasing his planned troop development to the country's borders amid his escalating military standoff with Trump, I guess if they want to call it that, which accuses him of colluding with drug gangs to smuggle narcotics into the United States, President Maduro earlier this week declared that Christmas is going to come early again. This year in Venezuela. It's typically celebrated in late December, as you know. But in Venezuela, again this year, he's going to celebrate Christmas starting October 1st. And he wants to bring joy to the Venezuelan people. And last year he did it again. He made Christmas begin early in October 1st because that's right after the disputed presidential election, which the United States believes was wrong. Accused Maduro of stealing that election. So this year he said on his weekly TV program, Con Maduro Plus, which is a fantastic show, that he wants to defend the right to happiness for Venezuelans. And once again this year, Christmas starts on October 1st with joy, commerce, activity, culture, carols, dancing, and traditional foods. So, Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas to Venezuelan. Starting on October 1st, of course. So put up your trees and candles and celebrate, because there's nothing but celebration and Christmas tidings of joy in Venezuela. You ready to order your iPhone yet? Apple unveiled its thinnest phone at its annual product launch in Silicon Valley. The 0.22 inches and 5.8 ounces, the iPhone 17 Air, which is almost 30% slimmer and roughly 0.2 ounces lighter
that is slim.
than the
Look at that
iPhone
thing.
16. I know.
Wow.
It took Ozempic.
So is that the
right? Yeah,
it took Ozempic.
Is that the only innovation on this? It's just thinner.
The new,
which is good. I mean, that's
this
cool.
is a special case. This is like the iPhone SE kind of type. So this is not the newest one, but this is a new wing of iPhones.
Right. So you can get the Air for about $1,000.
Just $1,000.
Just $1,000.
Is that all?
I'm sorry. Did I say 1,000? I meant $999.
Okay.
Even though it's thinner, though.
So you'll get $1 back from your $1,000
bill.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's
now
good.
the iPhone 17 Pro, that's about almost $1,100 and up, and the Pro Max goes from $1,200 and up for the new iPhone. That's great. Then they have a new watch lineup. Which is available in 150 countries and regions. Yes, they are.
Frankly.
The new Watch OS 26 will come out this fall, called a Workout Buddy. And the watch lineup includes the 5G technology with cellular connection. You can pre-order your watches and your phones right now. I think they both get released on the 19th of this month. And the tech giant also announced upgrades to the Apple Watch and AirPods, and with emphasis on health and tracking. And so the Series 11 watches rate sleep quality, detect sleep apnea, and use machine learning to monitor blood pressure. And meanwhile, the latest AirPod Pro tracks wearers' heart rate, up to 50 workout types.
Okay.
The earbuds also use Apple Intelligence, which many people are questioning how good that actually is. The Apple Intelligence, but real-time language translations. So have fun.
I mean,
Good
it's
luck.
cool stuff, but no, thank you, RFK. That's his plan. He wants us all wearing those watches.
Yeah,
my boy got that wrong.
My family uses them. Really likes them. The watch, I don't know.
It's been a long time
because you have to use it in conjunction with the phone for phone calls and all that stuff.
I've actually worn a watch.
A lot of people have data to your health in that scenario.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. If you want them monitoring you.
Yeah, I don't necessarily.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, so they can keep it.
You guys don't want technology to advance. That's
No,
why
I mean, my father-in-law's got a pacemaker, and there's hospitals in Florida and hospitals in Texas that all dial in to check on his pacemaker, and they don't even and they charge him for a visit, and he doesn't talk to anybody. They just check it online.
And
I'm like,
who's to say
think that's fair?
that the government would never have access to that data, especially if they're providing your health insurance or any form like that. But at least we don't have a track record of big tech being in bed with our government in this country. So that would never happen.
Fine.
Never happen.
Fine, you don't even worry about it. And it's paying off. We showed you earlier in one of the Fat Fives a little while ago about the making of The Wizard of Oz at the Sphere. And, the film preservationists were not thrilled about it. Well, it's paying off. The Wizard of Oz is drawing about 4,000 to 5,000 fans to the Sphere in Las Vegas 2 or 3 times a day. They're paying on average almost $200 a piece.
I heard it was $800.
Starts off at $200. I mean, you're sitting, not in the prime seats.
Yeah.
The ticket sales, $2 million a day from just one location.
Jeez.
So executives at the Sphere estimate that the film will gross hundreds of $millions over the next year, could top $1 billion.
Glenn said it was great, but the AI couldn't keep up when the whole Munchkins appear or something, I guess. When all the Munchkins are out there,
right.
AI can't keep up with it, so it looks a little weird. But he said for most of the movie, it's really amazing.
Well, I mean, what's his face? Dolan spent $2.3 billion on the Sphere itself, and then he spent another $100 million on the AI to adapt Oz, and that's paying off. I mean, Warner Brothers getting money, Sphere's getting money, and I believe the deal lets the Sphere show Oz indefinitely.
Oh wow!
So
really?
They've got it. They can
do
it
all.
down.
So if
put
they
it
ever
back
have a
up,
gap
take it
in
down, put it
entertainers
up.
or whatever, they can just throw that up there.
So I mean, I'm sure that there are many other movie studios and people who own films saying, You could put our movie in there.
Yeah, right.
You could put our movie in there. I wouldn't mind seeing Twister, the original one.
Oh, that'd be cool. That would be cool.
Right?
Yeah.
I would love to go there.
Yeah. Star Wars, maybe.
Maybe
would be cool in there.
Yeah, maybe. But
Which one?
There are plenty of
any of them.
Yeah,
any of the original 3.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. There are plenty of films that would be really cool to see in there. I mean, we like going to the IMAX, and I think the Sphere would be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
They're thinking about building, I think, a couple more spheres in Saudi Arabia and Abu Dhabi.
And we have the mini one here in Dallas.
Yeah, we do.
It's pretty cool.
It is.
It's not obviously the Sphere, but
no, it is not.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is the the trailer park of the spheres.
Yes.
Chill, bro. Chill.
Be sure to subscribe to my daily show, Chewing the Fat, available wherever you get your podcast. Chewing the Fat, rate and review where possible. Chewing the Fat with Jeff Fisher.
Since the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade in 2022, over 100 abortion clinics have shut down. But here's the heartbreaking part. Now the abortion pill has taken their place, and abortions have actually increased since Roe v. Wade was overturned, which is unbelievable, but true. While they're screaming and yelling about how their rights have been taken from them, abortion has actually increased slightly since Roe v. Wade was overturned. But this pill is being pushed on women everywhere, and now it makes up more than 60% of all abortions. But there is hope. Every single day, Preborn is rescuing lives, about 200 babies a day, by simply loving mothers and showing them their child through the ultrasounds. When a mom sees her baby and hears that heartbeat, everything changes for her. And here's where you come in. Just $28 provides that ultrasound. Think about it. Less than the cost of dinner out. And you are literally giving a mother and her baby a chance at life and a chance to meet Jesus. So I'm asking you personally, will you join me in this? Go right now to preborn.com/Pat. That's preborn.com/Pat, or just dial pound 250 on your phone and then say the keyword baby. That's pound 250, keyword baby. Together, we can save lives, one mom and one baby at a time.
Now, more Pat Gray Unleashed.
Pat Gray Unleashed does continue. We continue on with the Chewing the Fat Five. YouTube's first exclusive NFL game drew a pretty sizable audience. The streamer says 17.3 million people worldwide watched the Los Angeles Chargers win over the Kansas City Chiefs in Sao Paulo, Brazil. The great majority of those viewers came from the United States, 16.2 million, based on the Nielsen figures that include first-party data from YouTube.
So 16 million from here. How many overall?
17. A little over 17.
So the rest of the world brought 1 million viewers into it?
I mean, it's the middle of the night for a lot of the world, right?
I suppose, yeah. But still, I don't think American football is real big the rest of the
disagree.
world.
Oh,
I
no,
disagree.
it's very big.
It's very big.
Have you seen any of these international games?
Yeah.
Like
I
the
have.
Sunday morning games,
Yeah.
8:30 a.m. Central.
Yeah.
They're,
I mean, we just had the Brazil one, and they've got, we've got.
Anybody could have watched that, right, Jeffy? You didn't have to have an account. You just go to YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they aired it. Also, they aired it on the home team's cities.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think NFL Network, stuff like that. They also aired it. But you've got games in.
Did they fill the stadium?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You've got 2 games in London, 3 games in London.
They are always sold out.
At a couple at Tottenham, one at Wembley. Then you have the Berlin Germany game, and you have the Madrid Spain game this year.
Jeez.
I mean, the European League is coming. Well, the European League is going to come soon. Yeah, it's going to be.
Are they going to be a league, or do you think they'll just add them to the? That's a lot of expansion.
First of all.
Oh, yeah.
Roger has not consulted me yet, which I'm a little disappointed on, because I do have some what I feel are fine ideas for this. I have some great ideas.
That's the key.
For this.
What you feel are fine ideas.
Give us one idea.
That's the key.
Just give us one idea.
Well, domed stadiums is one of his ideas.
Okay,
but all domed.
Absolutely. In fact, there are multiple stadiums being built right now for the NFL, and new stadium deals happening, and they're all domed. The only one is Buffalo, and how that's been allowed, I have No idea. They should just
how it's been allowed. They should have been forced.
The NFL
to build a
not
dome.
have allowed
Thank
that.
you, Pat.
If you're
Okay.
building a new
All right.
stadium,
Okay.
you don't get to decide in the NFL.
All right.
New stadium, yeah, okay, it's got a roof. You can have a
No,
retractable
it's
one.
my stadium.
You want to bring in some air? Bring it retractable, no problem. But no, it has to have a roof. We're not putting up with that.
Wait, even the
I'm
new
glad you're not the
Chicago Bears
commissioner.
stadium is going to have a roof?
Retractable. That's what I heard.
Oh, no.
That's what I heard.
No.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Yeah, I wouldn't want the game to be able to play.
No,
what I
then you
want
would
is,
have got
what
the
I want the
iconic
game is to
Fog
pause
Bowl.
for 2 hours because of weather.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Yeah, that's getting out of
Agonizing.
hand. That's getting out of
Agonizing.
hand. We had two.
It's just that we're such sissies now that one bolt of lightning stops all action. Come on, that never happened before.
Make the ticket say.
That wasn't a thing.
The ticket should say enter at your own risk.
Right.
And then we're done.
Right.
We're
Then we're
It's
done.
over.
And
It's
we're
over.
done. Enough.
Okay, let's see. I'll move on here. I did want to. I'm sure that you watched the wrap up of the regular season for the WNBA last night.
Oh, yeah.
Did I?
Yeah, I'm sure it's wrapped up last night. The playoffs begin Sunday, so be ready for that.
Wow.
I mean,
Special.
there's nothing else
special.
going on Sundays now, so you might as well just sit back and watch the WNBA.
They'll have like 3 viewers.
All over that.
3.
All over that.
We have the Emmy Awards Sunday night. So you have that to look forward to.
No.
And what else? We have the fight of the century Saturday night on Netflix, too.
Oh, I'm so ready for that.
Between Canelo Alvarez and Terrence Crawford. We have time for the video? Yeah, let's do it.
The birth of a new legend. They don't come around every day.
Omaha, Nebraska, stand up. Terrence Crawford.
Two legends from different corners of the world. But only one will walk away remembered.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Once in a lifetime.
Oh, nice.
It's going to be so good.
Oh, I didn't know that Crawford was that.
I mean, Crawford's moving up 2 weight classes. So, I mean, I was looking at their records, man. Holy cow. 41-0, 31 KOs for Crawford, undefeated. And Alvarez, number 3, 63 wins, 2 losses, 39 knockouts. Each man has held a title in 4 divisions, 2-time undisputed champion status. Alvarez twice at super middleweight, which is 168 pounds, and Crawford at both super lightweight and welterweight. So, I mean, it's going to be at Allegiant Stadium in Vegas.
Is it pay-per-view?
No, Netflix.
No, Netflix.
Oh, it's Netflix.
I mean,
wow.
yes, it's pay-per-view because you have to pay for Netflix,
What night is that
which
again?
everyone wants to forget because I guess that's just, it's on Netflix, it's free.
Saturday
No,
night?
no, it's not. Netflix deducts
It's
money from my
included in the
bank
price,
account
however.
It is
every month.
included.
I'll tell you that. They don't miss that payment.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
But it's better than paying $100
Yes,
to pay-per-view.
yeah, absolutely. Oh,
for the
yes,
thing.
a lot
You
better.
can come over, Pat. We can watch it together.
If I'm not there, just start without me and just wait.
Wait, you said you're
Look
coming
at
to my
the
house.
door because I'll be popping in.
Unleashed.
Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Good morning, American. It's Friday.
With a few tweets for you. Kenneth Parker tweets, Venezuela skips pumpkin spice and goes straight to peppermint.
Yep.
Socialism isn't that bad.
There you go.
Good take.
Indy Hawkeye, the NFL wants new stadiums to have roofs to combat climate change. Yeah, probably.
Okay.
It's probably about right.
I honestly, I don't care.
I know you don't.
Whatever excuse. Okay, fine.
But the fact is, we don't care that you don't care. So there's that. You know, you got to take that into consideration.
I'm right.
No, you're not.
Yes.
No, it's football. It's football.
And you still get that
should be
through high
played
school and
in
college,
weather.
not in the NFL.
It's football.
It's the National
It's a game
Football League.
men play.
Worth
Real
way
men.
too much money.
Men like Bronko Nagurski.
Would Bronco ever play at a dome stadium?
Would not. Bronko Nagurski. The temperature was 48 below zero with a chill factor of 114 below zero. Any man who spit had his spit freeze in midair.
Any man who spit.
He would run into his own spitball.
When they tackled the ball carrier, his legs would break off.
Oh, no.
At the hip.
At the hip?
At the hip.
Holy crap. Did that delay the game, or?
Not for 1 second.
Okay.
All right. That's football. That's football.
That was football.
Yeah, it's not anymore. You're right.
It's not.
You're right. And we're making sure that it continues not to be football. So if you have turf toe, my toe hurts, you're out for 6 weeks.
2 to 5 weeks. Yep. Mm-hmm. Brock Purdy.
Jeez.
Did you ever? That's a thing. 20 years ago is when we started hearing about turf toe.
Turf toe.
Mm-hmm. Before that, did it have a name? Did people just power through?
It was just a bad toe.
Can I ask what a turf toe is?
It's when you've hurt your toe.
Yeah.
On
that's
the turf.
On the turf.
That's it.
That's it.
I thought it was like a fungus.
No.
It's a sprain of the ligaments at the base of the big toe joint.
Okay.
And
all
this
right.
is called turf.
I'm sure it hurts.
Got it.
Oh, I
But
don't doubt
Bronko Nagurski would have played through it. You got to believe that. Guy had broken bones.
Bronco
and
did
played
just sign a
through it.
$300 million contract.
No, that's true. He was playing for like $3.58.
I know.
Do people know what Bronko Nagurski looks like? Because we have the picture of
Looks
him
like
on
Jeffy.
the wall.
He looks
It
like
looks
Jeffy.
like Jeff Fisher.
Yeah.
Is that your great uncle or something?
That's a grandpa we was here about.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
There he is.
Yeah.
Now play the music.
Thank you. Bronko Nagurski.
Look at that face. Do not mess.
That face right there, has got to be, that's pre the frozen tundra
of Lambo.
I love how he has no shirt on in this. It probably is at the frozen tundra. It's like, whatever. I'm going shirtless. Just paint a number on my back.
I think that's the way the jerseys fit those back then. Seriously.
I don't think so. But I don't think
With the
so.
pads on.
He doesn't have a
No.
shirt.
That's like the Yeah, he does. He does.
No.
He does.
He does not have a
shirtless.
shirt on.
He's topless on that. I'm so sorry.
He's not.
That's some kind of sex photo.
Oh, there you
from
go.
the 50s.
Oh, that's a sex photo from the 50s?
Yeah, it is.
Bronko Nagurski business photo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yeah. It's like,
that is awesome.
Look at me, girls. I've got bare shoulders.
And no legs.
And no legs. And no arm. Look how we think the picture's cut off. That's actually what is left of Bronco.
Yeah, that's what's
after
left.
he
Just the
loses all
torso.
Right.
that.
That's when he's coming out for the second half.
Yeah. That's awesome.
That's great.
Thank you, Janelle.
All right.
Good pick.
Let me tell you about Kexi cookies. We've got the new fall lineup of cookies now. We just showed you yesterday the delicious one. That's the churro cookie.
The
So
churro
good.
cookie.
Did you eat
So
the rest of it? You did, didn't you?
What kind of
I see it's not here anymore, so obviously.
He cleaned your desk,
Stupid
bro.
question.
He cleaned that
He
desk.
licked up the crumbs
Yes, he did.
and
Yeah.
ate the rest of it.
Yes, he
Exactly.
did.
It is delicious. We got the brown butter pumpkin too, because nothing says fall like a cookie that's practically made of pumpkin spice dreams. It's packed with, it has real pumpkin, vanilla chips, just the right amount of fall spices, and it's topped with a homemade secret recipe frosting. We got this review from Matt, who says, I bought a box of 12 Kexi cookies as a birthday present for one of my best friends. Let's call her R. Brooks. No, that's too obvious. Let's call her Robin B. I asked her to write a review for me to send into Kexi because I still haven't actually tasted the cookies myself. She wrote 4 words. Best marital aid ever.
Oh, wow.
I knew you'd appreciate that one.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
So thanks for the review from Robin B.
That's
Matt.
awesome.
Appreciate that. If you'd like to try these, they are the best cookies available. Go to Kexi.com, KEKSI.com.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
So we've got the reaction from Republicans to the death of Charlie Kirk. White House Chief of Staff Susie Wiles reacted with Scott Jennings.
Is it safe in America right now for an outspoken conservative? I mean, obviously the president survived a couple of assassination attempts and Charlie's no longer with us. How are you processing that question today?
I think we have to recognize that America has become a violent place. It's one of the reasons the president's so committed to a safe District of Columbia. And we've had great results there. But Marco Rubio yesterday said, what I think is going on is that there are embers out there and they're starting to burn. And I thought that was a very good way of looking at the atmospherics. We have a lot of high profile people here that engage publicly and in the media, and they say things others might not like. So I called everybody in before they went home last night and said, go home, hug your children, hug your spouse, be careful, take precautions, and don't let your voice get softer. Charlie would want everybody to speak as they had been and more. So that's sort of the way we feel here. And he was very close to many of us. And even those that were not his good friends, we know him. He was so much help in the campaign. So, there's no question there's a sadness here.
Yeah. There's a profound sadness. This is affecting people unlike really anything I've seen in a really long time, if ever. And it's amazing to see how it's affected young people too.
It sure is. I was amazed. We talked yesterday about how it affected your kids, and my daughter wrote a letter. I read it on Chewing the Fat, but I mean, she, it affected her because she wasn't necessarily a huge fan of Charlie, but she saw the video of the daughters running up to Charlie after one of his shows, and she's like, I mean, I did that for my whole life, and now those kids are never going to be able to do that again, and it just, it broke her heart.
Yeah. The Blaze's Christopher Bedford may have put his finger on exactly why we're so profoundly affected by this. He made the point that we've seen horrifying things before online. We just saw the stabbing of the 23-year-old Ukrainian girl, and the Trump assassination attempt was there and played a million times. But this time is different. He says, there's no embattled but victorious defiance. There's a quiet sinking feeling. It was hard to go to sleep last night knowing that Charlie's widow put her toddler and baby to bed in a world where daddy isn't coming home. In the morning, nothing had changed. Capitol Hill was quiet. St. Peter's lonely bells marked the moment the Pentagon had been hit. They could have told for a country once more on the brink 24 years on. There's another difference between Utah and Butler. It's a sad thing to admit, but the American people know presidential assassinations. We know assassinations of politicians, too. If you've lived a full life in these United States, born any time in the past 200 years, you've seen a president shot or even killed.
Wow.
We don't like it, but we understand that our presidents have stepped into that arena. Even awful attacks on representatives, senators, governors, and mayors seem to somehow fit into our violent American experience. Charlie doesn't fit that. He was young, far too young. He held conventions, and he had a podcast, and he went to college campuses to set up a tent to debate other viewpoints and see if he could convince or be convinced himself. He didn't insult people or try to make them look stupid for clicks and laughs. If he was controversial and divisive, it was because some people disagreed with his beliefs. Beliefs shared by millions of people. I think that kind of sums up why we feel so profoundly sad about this and why it's hit us so hard.
And what a good outlook on the sinking feeling.
Yeah. Yes. Really nicely put.
Yeah.
Also, Senator Katie Britt talked about unity yesterday.
Before I start on the issue at hand, I want to echo what you've heard from my colleagues. Political violence has no place in America.
Full stop.
What we saw yesterday, and everyone saw it, is sickening. It is disgusting. It was a political assassination. And all of you sitting in these rows have a duty and an obligation to call it that. You know, when I'm thinking about Charlie, obviously his faith was the most important thing in his life. His wife, his children, our prayers are with them. But he influenced countless Americans and people across the world. My kids being amongst those groups. Talking with them last night, talking through this with them last night, is just unthinkable that this is happening in the United States of America. And so the time for unity, the time for peace, it is now.
And this is Representative Bob Onder.
Well, what for us? Well, everything has changed. If we didn't know it already, there is no longer any middle ground. Some of the American left are undoubtedly well-meaning people, but their ideology is pure evil. They hate the good, the truth, and the beautiful, and embrace the evil, the false, and the ugly. And they literally will kill those with whom they disagree, just as their predecessor, leftists, Marx and Stalin and Lenin and Pol Pot and Fidel Castro did. We must know that.
Yeah.
Wow. We have breaking news, Chris.
Yeah. So, Chris, I guess just on Fox and Friends, the president.
On the suspect? Yeah. Can I always say, I think, just to protect us all, and so Fox doesn't get sued, and we all don't get sued, and everything else. But I think with a high degree of certainty, we have him in custody, right? In custody. Everyone did a great job. We worked with the local police, the governor.
Okay.
Wow. Hold on. Does he keep going? Because I'm reading a quote. This is very, very profound. You got
that's what I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
He goes on to say, the president speaking, quote, somebody who was very close to him turned him in. So there you go.
Good. Good. Wow.
Awesome.
So we still have America.
Wow.
Well.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
So like you said,
Sure hope so.
somebody has to know who this is.
You're right. And somebody did.
It sounds like
for $100,000,
turned him in.
Bro, I'm turning you in.
Okay. I mean,
okay.
Jeffy makes a good point.
It wasn't altruistic.
Yeah,
it's for the money.
Okay. You know what?
Thank you, Jeffy.
When you say it like that.
Yeah.
But it does sound
you
like...
couldn't leave us with a feel-good feeling.
What do you mean?
It's Jeff Fisher.
Person got $100,000.
All right. Let me tell you about Real Estate Agents I Trust. When Glenn started Real Estate Agents I Trust, it wasn't because he wanted to start another business. He'd already done that enough times, I think. But it was because he knew firsthand how stressful buying and selling a home can be. He'd been burned by bad experiences with agents who didn't communicate, didn't negotiate well, didn't put the client and their needs first. And after moving back and forth across the U.S., he'd had enough of those kinds of experiences. So he built a network of professionals across the country who share one thing in common, a proven record of integrity and excellence. These are full-time agents who close deals, who know the market inside and out, and understand how to make the process smoother for you. To a really important financial decision, you need somebody by your side who can take off the stress, remove some of the stress at least from you. Glenn created Real Estate Agents I Trust so you can skip the guesswork and connect with someone you can really rely on from day one. Go to realestateagentsitrust.com. That's realestateagentsitrust.com.
Pat Gray is
Pat Gray Unleashed. Sarcasm with 0 calories. Returns next.
All right, so once again, there is a suspect in the Charlie Kirk murder.
Yeah,
There's a suspect in custody now. They've arrested him.
We got that from sources, right?
We got that from sources. The source being the President of the United States of America.
We were just looking at the scroll on the big screen outside here in the atrium, and it said sources
say. Yeah.
Come on now.
I mean, maybe they're following sources from the FBI and they're not watching the president making this announcement right now. But here's what President Trump just said a few minutes ago.
Went to a U.S. Marshal who was fantastic, by the way.
The father.
And the person was involved with law enforcement, but was a person of faith, a minister. And brought him to a U.S. Marshal who was fantastic. And the father convince the son this is it. And again, I'm always subject to be corrected, but I'm just giving you based on what I'm hearing.
Wow.
They'll give you a much more active. I just heard about it 5 minutes before I walked in. As I'm walking in, they said, looking real good. They have the person that they wanted. So,
wow.
Okay.
Interesting.
That's awesome. When does the dad get the $100,000, Mr. President?
That's a good question.
That's a great question.
That nobody's asked yet, I'm guessing. That had to be a difficult thing.
You aren't kidding.
That had to be.
No doubt about that, man.
Gosh.
I would
think about that. If it's your son.
Right.
I mean, yeah, you'd turn him in, but that would be the hardest thing you'd ever have to do. Yeah. Yeah. If you killed a person like this, yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. Sorry, boys, if you're listening, you're going to the marshal just like this guy did. So don't do it.
And
that's the alternative. Just don't do it. So we don't know who it is yet. We don't have a name, obviously. But the suspect is in custody. It's apparently the guy we saw on all the photos, right?
Apparently, yes.
This is the guy jumping off the building after the shooting.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
Coming
running
down.
across the campus, heads into a neighborhood, discards the gun. Wow. So did he jumped like...
He sure did.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oof.
Now he's
That was a
limping for real.
long way. That's like 15 feet. 20 feet. Huh. Too bad it didn't break both his legs.
I know.
Oh, then they could have found him easily.
Yeah, they would have
Waiting
had
right
him.
there.
Would have had him 2 days ago.
Yeah. I mean, that's...
So you wonder, did the dad know about this? Did he suspect it? Did he just see his
Or just
son
see the video.
on
Yeah, right. He saw
the
this
video
and
and
went,
like, that's
"Oh
my
my gosh."
son? I don't know. That's.
I guess we're going to find out.
I guess we'll find
but, I mean,
out.
that would be overwhelming if in fact you didn't know.
It would also be interesting to find out if he takes the $100,000 to turn in his son.
Well, if he's a minister, he gives it to the church, right?
Gives it to
Maybe
Erika.
Yeah,
That's who you
right.
give it to.
Right. Yes.
Sure.
Yes. That would be the right thing to do, obviously.
Would be that, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, I'm looking at this story now. There are some pretty clear photos of the guy. So the blurry ones that we see and the one that looks like it's pixeled out a little bit, those aren't the clearest shots.
No, they're not. No.
There are better shots than that. And you would think that
Those
in
are
2025...
the ones we put out?
Yeah. You would think that we have better shots than that available. And sure enough, they do. So...
I mean, that's a good shot right there, where they're just the side-by-side where they're blowing up what's on his T-shirt next to him. But that's a good shot of him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really, wow. I know. It's just wow. Because, I mean, we all have the same questions, and I hope that we get them.
Get them answered.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you'd like to know what the deal was.
You sure would.
It's certainly not President Trump ordering this, like the left is wanting to call this. They
What
want
about Israel?
Israel. It's not in it. I doubt it's an Israeli thing. Everything's an Israeli thing now. All of a sudden, everything.
I mean, that's exactly why Benjamin Netanyahu gave his condolences to the family and
made
because
he didn't want to be blamed.
That's right.
Yeah,
he's covered himself.
Okay.
There you go.
We got some tweets here. Nancy's vodka-soaked dentures tweets, does anybody know if the Chick-fil-A stand in the Falcons Stadium is actually open during Sunday home games?
It is not.
It is not.
It is not.
So people do know, and it is not. Right.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. Cool.
I mean, that's amazing...
It's a weird place to put your Chick-fil-A...
If you're not open.
If you're not open on Sundays,
right?
When the majority of the events are held in there on a Sunday.
But the majority of events aren't held on Sunday in that
No, you're right.
NFL is a huge event.
You're right. Yeah, no, that's a good
17
point. Yeah.
or 18 weeks a year. Not even that much.
So for
really.
concerts and
they have
whatever else,
and they have college championship games there and stuff like that. I mean, that's
sure.
I always found
Monday
it
night
interesting
games.
that Chick-fil-A refuses to be open on Sundays, but I've driven by on more than one occasion of a Chick-fil-A, and I've seen a yard crew employed by Chick-fil-A taking care of the grounds on Sundays. But interesting.
Giblets tweets, Pat, do Kexi cookies come with a health disclaimer asking for Wilford Brimley because he has diabetes? So do I. And I occasionally imbibe.
Yeah. Got to keep them on hand. You never know when you might need that.
You never know. Seymour posts, Bronko Nagurski taking the field for the second half with his only half. Get it?
Yeah.
See, there's only half of his body because the rest of it was torn off.
There's old Bronco. What's up, bud?
B. DeBodine. I don't have a picture of Bronko Nagurski, but I do have a picture of the Bronko Nagurski Award that's given out every year from players that have endured turf toe.
It's a torso.
That is hilarious.
So
that
awesome.
needs to be an award.
Speaking of B. DeBodine, he also sent us a picture of you doing traffic and weather together. What is it? Clip? Look for picture 5, I think it is. You got there's old weatherman Pat doing mega Doppler weather every 7 minutes on the 4s. Isn't that great?
Unless it's in the afternoon, then it's every 3 minutes on the 2s.
Right.
So when does that switch over at noon?
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Now you sent in a picture. What was this picture you sent in? I think it's the next one. Is it picture?
It's pretty good.
4. Yeah. Picture 4. Look at picture 4. I don't know. Pat sent us this one. What were you trying to say about that one there?
Oh. That's a bathroom remodel ad.
Okay.
And it's good to see David Letterman is employed now.
All that for that.
That's
a long way.
We didn't know what you were saying with that. We just need this
I was just glad that David Letterman is employed again.
That's great.
I thought that was great.
That's great.
Surprising. I mean, I thought he still had the Netflix deal.
No, he's doing bathroom remodels now.
He gained some weight too.
Yeah, well,
he put on a few pounds, but we weren't gonna mention that. That was really indelicate of you, Chris.
Yeah.
You know we don't fat shame on this show, right?
Thank you.
All right, 888-900-3393.
Worldwide Vance is now getting into home remodel.
That's right.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
That's good for Dave.
Yeah, good for Dave. Good for Dave. Why not? More coming up.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Triple 8-900-3393. Pat Unleashed on Twitter. The reactions from the left to Charlie Kirk's death have, in many cases, been despicable.
There's no doubt about that.
Despicable.
More than any I can remember.
I've never seen anything like it.
I assume that the videos that I'm seeing online are real. But if
hatred.
If 1 of 10 are real, it's despicable.
It is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. And I think he was such an effective messenger,
right?
That I think that
it made him hate him
demons on the left
even more.
Yeah, it's not just
you're right.
Somebody on the right; it's somebody that they know was effective.
Yep.
Yes,
making the case ineffective.
Somebody who's making a difference and changing minds. Hearts and minds are being changed.
Lives are being changed.
It's
incredible.
And you couple hardcore Christianity with conservatism.
Yes,
and you've got yourself a potent mix that the left can't stand. And so they speak out about it. This Nate Burleson. You know Nate Burleson? Used to be on NFL Network. I don't know. Maybe he still is.
Used to be a receiver, yeah.
Yeah, he was a receiver. And he was with the NFL Network. He does the Good Morning Football or whatever they call it.
Right.
He was on that show. And maybe he still is. I think he still is. But he's also on CBS now. So, I mean, you see him all the time on football coverage. For some reason, he had to comment on Charlie Kirk.
Well, yeah, he's got in front of him Republican officials. So that's the party that he's referring to in this clip.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And as Tony mentioned, not everyone took to his words or his rhetoric. You know, at times they were offensive to specific communities. But with that said, this is not the time to focus on that. We are focused on this tragedy. Speaking of this tragedy, is this a moment for your party to reflect on political violence? Is it a moment for us to think about the responsibility of our political leaders and their voices and what it does to the masses as they get lost in misinformation or disinformation that turns in and spills into political violence?
I say both parties.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wow.
Gail King.
I think both parties.
And
Thank
more
you,
so-
Gail.
and more,
Surprising.
That is surprising.
Surprising.
Because
Because
that's
he's
all-
babbling
that's all we've
and blaming
heard.
it all on Republicans.
And that's all we've heard, at least all I've heard from Democrats and Democrat-leaning people, which leads me to believe that I was thinking what I said earlier, the divide is too wide.
Yeah.
Because they're not taking any of the responsibility.
Right.
Any of it.
Right.
And it's coming from their side.
Right. Yes, the Nazi. You're a Nazi, you're a fascist, you're a racist.
You don't need to be part of society. All of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's just...
And you know what?
I will say I'm a little surprised at Gail King there.
I was shocked. Yeah, I didn't expect that at all. Good for her for adding a little bit of
sanity
balance there.
I mean, we'll accept the I think both parties, but
Yes.
but she really should have said, let's
wait
be
a
honest here.
minute.
The violent rhetoric is coming
Hold up,
from the
Nate.
left.
Hold up,
right.
Nate. Yeah.
But we'll accept both parties.
You know, it's so painful, too, when these sports guys show their complete and embarrassing ignorance about political issues. Do yourself and us a favor and sit this one out. Nate, would you please just sit it out? I know you're on the CBS morning show here. I don't know why. They got Nate Burleson on the CBS morning show with Republican representatives.
Because they're going, trying to do what ABC does with Michael Strahan, right?
I guess. Yeah, and he's going to be CBS's version of Michael Strahan.
Yeah.
Oof. Do we need two Michael Strahans? I don't.
I mean,
I'm struggling with the one.
We've seen some pretty good interviews from Michael Strahan.
Oh, haven't we?
Oh,
though?
yeah, when he talked to that little trans kid, a little 8-year-old boy that was trying to be a girl, and he was so into that.
His interview with the Cracker Barrel CEO.
Oh,
that's interesting. I don't even know if it was that.
It's good stuff.
With you, but
it's good stuff. Yeah. Really good stuff. You know, at least Stephen A. Smith had something decent to. Speaking of sports guys, there's somebody who had some good things to say about this, which was pretty surprising. Ilhan Omar.
Oh no.
Blamed Charlie Kirk tweets for this happening to him.
Mate, this is the last question to you, Congressman. Dr. Monica Joy Cross says, how do we fix this? This is a persistent problem. Are there answers?
The answer is not to allow the hateful rhetoric to find the audience that it finds. I mean, one of Charlie's last.
So the answer is no free speech.
You got it.
That's the answer.
You got it. I miss Somalia coming through.
There you go.
There you go.
All right. The answer is you shut down the internet.
Yep.
Shut down radio. Shut down television. Shut down all political
we're not
discourse.
Shut it down. We're just going to shut down you.
Okay.
The hateful rhetoric.
Just on the right.
The hateful rhetoric person.
Right.
As disgusted as we are, and rightfully so, at the voices on the left that are so gleeful in the murder of Charlie Kirk, we're not at any point suggesting that you should shut down their ability for free speech.
Never.
We're just saying there should just be consequences in society for your actions and for how you're speaking about this.
And a little
your
bit
employers
of
can make
reflection
decisions.
on what you're saying.
Right. Well, we're not suggesting that you shouldn't have the right to be an evil demon.
No.
But boy.
But if you're going to be an evil demon, we have the right not to pay attention to you anymore. And so do they. They have the right to not pay attention to Charlie Kirk. If you don't like what he's saying, don't listen to him.
Right.
You don't shoot him. You don't listen to it if you don't like it. That's what I do with the left. I ignore most of what they say and do. But here, we do highlight it from time to time.
Absolutely, and that's why. And that's
you have to know who you're up against.
Yes, right. So let her finish here, if we can.
That it finds. I mean, one of
idiot.
Charlie's last tweets that I read was a video clip of him. I think in that clip he talked about you and said, Muslims are like bringing an ideology and teaming up with trans and like socialists.
And
because they are.
And they are? Is that what your next sentence is?
Of course.
And they are.
Of course, that's what she was going. That video cut off too short.
Have you seen Zoran Mamdani, who's going to be the next mayor of New York City? Muslim socialist teamed up together in one person, not just a movement, one person that's about to lead our biggest city in this nation. You got the same thing in Minneapolis.
We have leading clerics in Houston, Texas, going around to retailers telling them that you have to stop selling what you're selling, or we're going to boycott and protest your store.
Okay. Yeah, you got to stop pointing out facts.
Well, Jeffy, to point out, he only went to Muslim-owned establishments and told them, okay? He's not going over there to whitey face.
No, because that had come after we get the Muslim store owners to go follow the rules of the cleric, then we can go and shut down the whitey. Don't worry about it.
Well, and how many enclaves are they creating in this country? Yeah. I mean, we've got several in Irving, Texas. We have several in Plano, Texas.
And
we have several
Charlie
all
Kirk
over.
Mentioned it.
Yeah, he did. Yes, he did. I mean, it's incredible.
It is absolutely
it's incredible.
Unbelievable.
And they are trying to make these areas Sharia compliant, and not just Sharia compliant. They're trying to enforce Sharia law.
And you know what'll help?
You got a problem with that, infidel?
If you can shut down the hateful rhetoric that you're talking about right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there it is. That's the solution.
I mean, that's her solution.
That is her solution. Yes. Just stop talking about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you're going to love this next guy.
Okay. Seth Moulton on political violence.
Democrat congressman from Massachusetts. Yep.
Oh, no.
By and large saying we all need to turn down the rhetoric. So let's be serious about where this violence is coming from.
Okay.
Of extremist violent attacks in America, extremist violent murders. 76% are from right-wing extremists, 4% are from left-wing extremists. I condemn that 4%.
Where do you get that?
But we also need to be honest about it as a nation about where this violence is coming from. And oh, by the way, it's probably an appropriate time to talk about guns, too.
Oh, shut up. I can't.
I would like to know really seriously.
Where did he get that stat?
Where did he get that stat? I must know where that came from.
What is he using to get that stat? J6ers?
Get back to you.
My
crap.
Gosh, that's garbage. That is not true.
We know that. We know it's garbage. I mean,
that is
we
not
absolutely
true.
know it's garbage. And I'm sure that clip cuts off, but I'm sure the host was going to say,
where'd you get your figures?
Congressman, those numbers aren't quite right. I'd like to see where you got those numbers from.
I wish she would have said that. I'm sure she did not. I'm sure he was not challenged on that. Because that's something that, I mean, if somebody had said 76% coming from the left, I'd ask where that statistic came from.
Absolutely.
Oh, really? Where'd you get that?
Well, what numbers are we using?
That's because we would go, are you sure I want to
look that up myself.
That sounds too low.
I am looking to see where that 76 number comes from, so I'll get back to you on that.
So far, it's
Wikipedia numbers.
So far, it's Wikipedia.
Oh, it's Wikipedia.
Yeah, so far, it's Wikipedia. So I'm almost getting there.
They say that?
Okay, so here it is. Seth Moulton cited a statistic during the internet, 76%. According to this figure comes from the Anti-Defamation League.
Oh, please, come on!
There it is.
Let me give you more.
Oh, that's outrageous.
The report is
Give me the Southern Poverty Law Center.
Oh, you want that one too?
Yes, okay. I want that too.
So according to the ADL, that was published on February 21st, 2025.
Okay.
Right-wing extremists were responsible for 328 out of 429. extremist-related killing from
Stop it.
2015 to 2024.
Total garbage.
Equating to 76% of the total.
I really wish.
I need to see that breakdown.
How I wish the ADL would wake up and realize who their friend is and who their friends are not. Because they're biting the hand that feeds them. They're biting. I mean, the people who support Israel and Jews are the right. And that's who they attack on a nonstop basis.
Right.
They support Democrats completely, almost entirely. They're supporting Zohran Mamdani in New York City.
Are they really?
Yeah.
How is that?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
How is that possible?
The number of Jews that support Mamdani was, 70% or more in the last poll I saw. Is that incredible?
That is amazing.
He's got incredible support from the Jewish community there.
Holy cow.
It's
staggering. I realize that people are sick and tired of being sick and tired. And when you see Cuomo up there, and you see Eric Adams up there, and even when you see Curtis Sliwa up there, I got it. Those guys have been around forever, and they're the same old mush. People have had enough. I understand that. But
this guy?
Zamboni?
No. Insane.
No.
It's insane. So you're going to make it worse with this guy.
Right.
Things are really bad in New York. Let's make it a lot worse.
Because we're...
Yeah, it's incredible. All right. We spend a lot of time talking about what's going on in culture and politics. The battles, the noise, the craziness. But here's something different. If you're a woman listening right now, or if there's a woman in your life that you care about, you need to hear about this. It's called Share the Arrows, and it's happening October 11th here in Dallas, Texas, hosted by BlazeTV's own Allie Beth Stuckey. Designed to encourage, equip, and speak truth to women who are trying to stand firm in this world. It's a full day of worship, teaching, and real conversation with bold voices. The worship will be led by Francesca Battistelli, and it's going to be just an incredible experience with great speakers, and of course, Allie Beth, who will be leading this. In a culture that's constantly pulling in the wrong direction, this is a chance to stop, reset, and get grounded in biblical truth. Tickets and details are at sharethearrows.com. And there are still VIP options available. Sharethearrows.com.
Yes. Pat Gray continues.
My gosh.
All righty. I'm looking at the ADL breakdown on who's committing the extremist. What was the thing again? Whatever.
Yeah. 76% done by right-wing kooks.
From Massachusetts boy.
So this is the thing. As you scroll through their executive summary and the charts and all their numbers, I think it's their definition of what counts as an extremist.
I'm sure.
That's the issue here.
Yeah.
In other words, they're saying white supremacists are right-wing extremists. Okay, got it. Yep. And then on the left, I don't know that they're understanding that there's a lot of ways to define a left-wing extremist, and all they're saying is anarchists and black nationalists.
Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh.
I want to see the trans numbers. I want to see the people who just hate Christians because they're Christians.
Plus, I don't accept the white nationalists as right wing. If you're a Nazi,
that's fair. Yeah,
that's not right wing.
Yeah, no, 100%.
That is left in this country. It might be the far right in Europe, but they've got a different spectrum than we have here in the United States. We want small government. The right is about small, limited government. That's not Nazism. That's not socialism. That's not fascism. That's none of those things that we believe in on the right.
I love this. As with any such list, the inclusion or exclusion of certain borderline cases may stem from judgment calls based on the best evidence available.
Oh, I wonder, when in doubt, which way they win.
Judgments with which others may reasonably disagree. ADL makes the best determinations it can based on the evidence available at the time.
Oh, my gosh.
Do ya?
Okay.
ADL.
And they don't.
Yeah, there's not a chance.
That's the thing. They don't. Wow.
But they send out their talking point, and now we have a representative
Right.
of CNN saying
That's right.
76%.
Spreading those numbers.
Yep. Is all white extremists.
Unchallenged.
Unchallenged.
Yeah, but he condemned the 4%.
She may have challenged.
The 4% of lefty extremists.
Yes, he did condemn the 4%.
Yeah, so that's good.
Yeah, that was powerful. And so if it's 76-4, who's the other 20?
Don't worry about it, Pat.
Just
don't worry about it.
All right.
I think I already closed the tab because I do not care what the ADL has to say anymore.
I printed the statistics. I can go over it later.
Thank goodness, because we'll pour over that after the. Oh, look, it's Friday. I'll be getting out of here. Sorry, maybe some other time.
Yeah. So who's Hunter Kozak?
Hunter Kozak is a guy who was asking the question of Charlie Kirk when Charlie was shot.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
And
yeah.
so
and
this guy was interviewed.
this is
after the
interesting
fact.
because there were some people making that out to be a coordinated thing.
Yes.
Oh,
and once they talk to the
Yes.
guy, it doesn't seem like it to me. But here he's the person that was asking him about the trans numbers.
Yeah.
And he'll explain, I'm sure.
And people have obviously pointed to the irony that the point that I was trying to make is how peaceful the left was. Right before he got shot.
Yeah, that kind of went out the window, didn't it?
That only makes sense if we stay peaceful. And as much as I disagree with Charlie Kirk, I'm on the record for how much I disagree with Charlie Kirk, but man, dude, he is still a human being.
Right.
Have we forgotten that? Are we crazy?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Is the
Okay,
ADL gonna add this guy to your left wing extremist numbers?
Right. Will they?
Well, we don't know that he is.
We don't know.
Yeah, right.
Of course he is. Of course he is.
We don't know that.
We do know that.
We know.
don't.
We
We're
actually,
pretty sure.
No, we don't. But I'm just
We're
saying,
pretty
just based
darn
on this
sure.
guy's understanding.
Yeah.
Boy, isn't that ironic? I was trying to say how
Yeah.
peaceful the left was, and then look what happened.
Yeah.
But we'll find out. We're going to find out a lot. The FBI and law enforcement are going to do a press conference 5 minutes from now.
Oh wow.
Okay.
I don't know if Fox. If you're watching Fox Television, you might not see the press conference because Donald Trump has been
Still
hanging
on.
out in the studio.
Wait, he's still
He's
on?
decided.
Still
he's
on.
just sitting on the sofa. They haven't
It's
gone
been-
to commercial.
I
He's
don't
just
know,
sitting
an
there
hour?
yapping.
Almost an hour.
He's
Yes.
the exact
Close to an hour he's been on
opposite.
Fox.
Commercials are not happening.
Unbelievable. He's
And
just-
they've blown through all their
the
breaks.
commercials.
They blew them off. Well, you would if the president's
if
on.
I'm a guest that was scheduled to come on Fox, I'm like, dude, wrap it up.
I'm going home.
Are you?
I'm going home.
And they'd be like, dude, beat it. Beat it. We got the president on.
Don's sitting there, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever
It's incredible.
money that they've lost in not playing ads.
Oh,
while
my
talking
God.
about
Making it up.
They've
That's okay.
gained
It's
an audience that they can
unbelievable.
then go to
He
advertisers.
He announced
and say,
they had the killer on their show.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Pretty
Everyone's
amazing.
been flocking to this
Yeah.
interview.
And he's just sitting there. He's sitting there talking to him.
Exact
That's
opposite
incredible.
of Biden. Biden hides
Thank
away
you.
from the press for
Yes.
months and months at a
Incredible.
time.
He's just
This
sitting there,
guy,
yeah,
all
just sitting there
comers.
talking to him.
I'll talk to anyone. Let's go.
And he does.
And he does.
He does. And really, the more confrontational, the better for
And
him.
we saw that.
He's fine
we saw,
with that.
We saw an absolute proof of that the other night when they went out to that restaurant and Code Pink was
Right.
there,
He didn't
screaming
care.
in his face. He went up to them
He
to
did.
talk to them.
Yeah. Right. He
And
wanted
they
to
couldn't
talk to
even
him.
do that.
No, they just chanted their thing.
Continued to chant.
What
They
an
had-
opportunity.
Yeah.
They had
right.
the man that they hate right in front of them
Right.
to talk to him, and they couldn't do it.
Wouldn't do
Because
it.
you know what? That is the exact dichotomy between someone like a Code Pink that has the opportunity to make a case in front of the
man.
audience of one, the president of the United States.
Yep.
You think you're right and he's wrong on something? Make
He's
your
right
case.
there.
He's standing
Right.
there.
He's right there.
That's what Charlie Kirk would do, is
Right.
have the conversation.
And that's what
But
he-
the left, the rabid demons on the left, can't handle that in the arena of
That's
ideas.
right.
They can't have this conversation. They've got to scream slogans and chants in the face of the president of the United States. Charlie Kirk would have engaged and had a conversation, try to change hearts and minds. They can't on the left.
And he did change hearts
Yes.
and minds, which is another
He sure
problem
did.
for the left.
Yes.
Yeah. Because they don't make sense. They're not logical.
Right.
They can't make the argument. That's why they won't compete with you on the battleground of ideas. That they can't. They just can't. They lose every time. Every single time. When you're challenged, but then you got guys like Seth Moulton who only go on MSNBC or CNN so that they don't get challenged.
No pushback, nothing.
And they can vomit out stupid numbers like 76% of all mass shootings come from the extreme right. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's bad.
Well, thank you for joining us,
But you did
Congressman.
condemn the 4% from the left.
Right.
Thank you. That was really fair. That was fair and honest. Okay.
Thank you for coming on, Congressman.
Oh, man. So, yeah, I guess we're going to find out pretty soon then. Some of the talk of this guy being a professional is accurate. My guess is no.
My guess is not.
Based on what we know about him being turned in by his dad.
Still takes a couple 100-yard shot.
Yeah, 200 yards, one shot.
Right.
That's incredible.
And so sources are telling Fox, not the president, but sources are telling Fox News that the suspect was walked in near St. George, Utah last night after 11 p.m.
Oh, he was down in St. George?
Yes.
So
he made it like 4 or 5 hours away.
And they brought him in after 11, so no one was around.
Yes, and the father is a friend of a marshal. So the marshal and the father have been talking behind the scenes.
That's a good move.
And then the marshal was like, you got to bring him in. You got to bring him in. And the father's like, okay, I'll bring him in.
Wow. Good.
Yeah, that's really good. And it's very smart because he wants to turn his son in, but he doesn't want anything.
Yes.
He doesn't want to
get
get
out of hand and
killed
get
on the way in.
Yeah.
Didn't want a similar situation to Oswald, who got shot by Ruby. And then he died in prison. But there's nothing there. There's nothing to look into there.
There's no there there.
There's no there there.
If there's no
there.
SWAT
Don't
team
worry
and the
about
marshals
that.
show up at your house, there may be
there
might be some kind of fight.
No, don't.
Keith,
Don't even worry about it.
There's no there there.
There's no there. We've been told that about the JFK assassination for 65 years now. Just leave it alone.
Are we still talking
okay?
about the JFK
Yeah, I know.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.